Phase 2 of Legion Remixes here, and we have a brand new, absolutely broken infinite power farm that you can take advantage of right now, and this one is very likely going to get nerfed, even though I really hope Blizzard changes their mind on nerfing open world farms. But this one right here might be a little bit too good, and you are kind of playing the game in a not intended way. Either way, let's talk about it, and this is something you can do completely solo, by the way. You don't need to have a group, and it can give you about 600,000 infinite power per hour. Once again, completely solo, every class can do this, and your gear actually matters way less than you think. You can use certain buffs to really enhance your character, and we'll get more into that in this video. It is a very good power farm for anybody who is brand new to the game, or playing an alt, or simply catching up due to not playing the game as much as some other people already have. So if you are below 200% versatility, for example, this is going to be a very good farm for you to get into the point of farming Mythic Plus. Either way, let's talk about the farm. I will say, by the way, I am very late to the party on this one because multiple other people have covered this one, and I'm just gonna say, my excuse is I came up with a 14.5-hour stream right now. So I've just been playing the game, enjoying phase 2, and not worrying so much about trying to be the first one to release something. But me being kind of late could be a good sign. It might show that Blizzard might not be nerfing this one. At least not just yet. At least as of me making this video, it still works, and somebody made a video on this 24 hours ago from North America, so Blizzard definitely knows about the farm. Either way, let me show you guys how the farm works. We'll get more into the actual location of the farm as well later, but I just want to show you guys how the farm works first. Basically, give you some proof of work and showing you once again how the farm is working and like what we are doing in the farm as well. Basically, you want to be on a certain stage of the Suramar Insurrection campaign questline, and you want to be on the quest called Full Might of the Elves. This requires a march on Suramar City, and as you can see here, all we're doing is this scenario over and over and over and over again. So what we are doing here is basically going in, killing all of the enemies in stage 1 of this quest or the scenario, and then going out. That's it. You go in here, kill the mobs, and go back out. And these mobs drop a crazy amount of power. You also have guards helping you kill them, and they are grouped up. You have a bunch of mobs really close to you. If you're playing a boomkin, you can group these up way faster than I'm doing, and get way more infinite power per hour than I am currently getting. I am running a infinite power per hour tracker under my face camera at the moment, so you can see how much we are getting as well. I will say it's starting off kind of low because we started this a little bit early, but you will see we are creeping up towards 450,000 when we are still in the trial stage of trying out this farm, finding out how it works and how to reset it. So in order to reset stage 1, some people have been telling you guys to abandon the quest. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is go out until you change zones. So look in your minimap or on your main screen as well. When it tells you that you're in a new sub-zone, so like Menethil, Meridil, whatever the name is of the zone you're going to, when you see that pop up, you are now good to go. So you can see here, for example, we are now in Meridil, and we go back in again, and the whole scenario has been reset. So you go out, go back in, kill the mobs, loot them, go back out, go back in, and do this on repeat. And once again, while I'm trying this out for the first time, we ended up about 450,000 infinite power per hour. And once again, if you're playing a boomkin, hunter, any ranged class that can tag things faster than I can, you can get so much more power. I will say, we tried to do this in a group. It does not work, at least but not based on my testing. You would have to do some really weird things to get into a group here, because every time you enter the scenario in a group, it's a single player scenario. So if you're in a 5-man party, everyone is on the same quest, you still can't like do this together. You get put into 5 separate instances to farm. So it's a solo farm for infinite power, at least based on my knowledge so far and my testing, where we tested with 1 person, 2 people, 5 people, and we could not get it to work, even though we were all the same faction, party syncing, without party sync as well, simply could not get it to work. But even single target or single player, you are getting 600,000 infinite power from farming this. It is ridiculous. And the reason why, like, the 600k per hour mark is not insane, by the way. If you're farming M+ right now, that is what you're getting, basically baseline. And if you're doing arcway spamming, you're getting 1 million plus easily. So it's not the number so much that is nerfing this one, but you are doing the same scenario over and over and over and over again. To me, this does not look like intended gameplay, and that is the reason why this might end up getting nerfed. And here you can see, by the way, after me farming here for a few more minutes, we are now getting closer and closer to 450,000 power per hour, and having started on 200k creeping upwards, I can easily get 500k plus by myself on a Demon Hunter, so anybody playing a Boomkin can easily get way more than I'm getting. Once again, this takes place in the Insurrection questline, one of the last stages you will be on, by the way, and also once again it's in the full might of the elves, so when you get there, just don't complete the scenario, as long, like if you want to have access to the farm. I ended up completing this one because I'm doing Mythic Plus and I'm getting way more power from there, but I farmed here for a while first just to try it out and see how it works. Now, for the location of the farm itself, when you have the quest, well, first of all, when you have the quest, you will know where the location is, but it's going to be right here at the entrance of Suramar, basically. So do the Insurrection questline until you get to that point, and then simply farm the farm as much as you want. I did talk about the fact that this does not require any gear, well, to a certain degree, and that is because you can grab a really strong buff in Suramar, and if you know about this one, you already know what I'm referring to, but it's basically the ley lines buff, or what you want to call it. Like, if you go to Wowhead right now and you look at this, it's the ley wards, and you can pick these up in these locations shown on the map right here. I'm hoping these dots are shown good enough, but here you have one, for example, here you have one, here you have one, like 4 of them around Tel Anor. Then you have a couple of them in Crimson Thicket, and up here as well, and a couple of them over here. You have some north, Moonguard Stronghold, and even some down in the Fell Soul Hold. They're basically in the night... what do you call it, like Nightborn caves, right? The cave systems. You can find a bunch of them super easily. You pick up this buff, it lasts for 20 minutes, you can see here, go scrolling down. It costs you 25 ancient mana. You will get ancient mana from doing this farm, by the way, so don't worry about that. You will get that by default. This will give you the Ley Infusion buff, infused with Ley energy, causing your attacks to have a chance to inflict additional arcane damage, and for some reason, in Heroic World tier, at level 80, this does crazy damage. You end up almost one-shotting regular mobs, you solo elites, it does crazy damage. The only bad part here is that it lasts for 20 minutes, but I mean, it takes you 1 minute to get it. So 1 minute travel time to get a massive 20-minute buff, if you need it. So if you're a 584 item level, no versatility player, this buff will do insane work for you, and it's just gonna make this farm way more available to just about absolutely everybody at the moment. Once again, I would expect this farm to get nerfed, so get on it while you can, I guess, and we will see what happens. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and once again, I'm streaming live every single day on Kick, so if you haven't followed me yet, please consider doing so. The support has been insane, and I just want to say thank you. I don't say that often enough, but I really just want to say thank you. The support has been insane, and yeah, thank you once again. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below if you did, and if you have any other farms you want to share, please do so in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, or I'll see you on Kick.